Hi, it's Kate and welcome back. So yesterday we looked at your mental diet, and today we're going to look at another way in which you can think about what it is that you are feeding your brain and your mind and shift that focus to something positive. So what we're going to be looking at today is what I would call your self-talk or your voice in your head. Now, we used to think that you had to be crazy to talk to yourself, but we now know that we all talk to ourselves all the time. But the reality is, for a whole host of reasons, and particularly when we're under stress and pressure, a lot of the conversation that we're having in our own head can be quite a downer and can be quite critical of ourselves and what's going on. So the voice in our head, or our inner voice, is the way that we talk to ourselves and the things that we're saying to ourselves and the thoughts that are flying round and round and that we're turning over and over again in our head. Now, the fascinating thing that we now know is that when we talk to ourselves and we have a thought within our own head and speak to ourselves about that, it activates the same part of the brain as if someone else was saying those things to us. So if, for example, we are feeling worried or down or fretful about a situation and we're constantly saying, God, this is just so terrible. I don't know how I'm going to cope. When is this ever going to end? It's all going to get worse. I don't know what I'm going to do. This is such a disaster. It's really rather like you've locked yourself in a small room with a whole host of other people continually saying those things to you. And I think when you start to think about it that way, you realise quite how draining and negative that impact is. So what I'm going to teach you is a way of using what I call positive affirmations to help to change the self-talk, the mental chatter that's going on in your head. Affirmations are incredibly powerful because we think in words, and so it makes sense, if you think about it, that if you change your words, you change your thoughts, and in turn you start to change the way that you're feeling. So a positive affirmation is something positive, hopeful, helpful that you say to yourself. The best affirmations are those that you write for yourself because they will be most meaningful and powerful and supportive for you. But if you'd like a few suggestions to get you started, some positive affirmations that I find particularly helpful at this moment in time and that might help you too could be, I am strong, safe and resilient. I am strong, safe and resilient. I am able to deal with today and all it brings. I am able to deal with today and all it brings. I treat myself and those around me with kindness and compassion. I treat myself and those around me with kindness and compassion. I cope well with change and uncertainty. I cope well with change and uncertainty. So those are just a few examples of affirmations. As I've said, I'd encourage you to think of some to write for yourself. The key thing when you write them is that they need to be stated positively, what you want to happen, not I am not miserable today. So rather, I am happy and positive today would be a good affirmation. And when you say them with feeling. Fake it till you make it. So put on your best acting skills and really pretend to yourself that you believe those affirmations, and the more you do that, the more power they will have to start to create those positive emotions in your mind. Good luck. I hope you find this practice useful. If you've enjoyed this and my other videos, I'd encourage you to subscribe to my brand new YouTube channel, KO Consulting. I will be sharing all my new videos there. There'll be a new one coming up on Monday, which will focus on the subject of gratitude. I look forward to seeing you then. Stay safe. Much love.